This is Kamal Thomas with Black Man Travels. Just wanted to give you guys a rundown of my experience in Johannesburg back in 2018. This is the old footage, and I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of why I visited Johannesburg, as well as I visited Cape Town. But Johannesburg was a great experience. I actually stayed there for like 7 days, and this is where I actually stayed in an area called Mono Bay. I was right in the downtown area, and my apartment only cost me $44. Yes, all of this apartment was only $44. It was a great apartment. I love the fact that it had security, it had a doorsman, and it's just like great staff. Each day I was coming in, I was just having long conversations with the locals there in this apartment complex. But overall, I really liked the experience there, and for the cost, it was definitely worth bang for the buck. One of the cool things about Johannesburg is that Johannesburg is only less than 30 years removed from apartheid, so there's just still a lot of memories that's you can still feel across the city and how the city actually treated their Africans. So during my time in Johannesburg, I actually visited several museums and really just took in the history of what is apartheid, how the people were treated, and how things were actually done, and the rights that people had to fight for. This particular room was like one of the many museums that I visited. These were the registration cards that you must have to actually walk around Johannesburg. If you were caught without this registration card, of course you would serve jail time. So it was, again, just like one of many places that I actually visited where I wanted to learn more about the apartheid, the treatment of the blacks, but also too, I actually went to an area called Soweto, and this is where Nelson Mandela is from, and this is where I learned a lot about Nelson Mandela, his fighting movement, his wife, and the contribution that he's done in South Africa. It was a great experience. This is where I'm in Soweto. I'm about like an hour outside of Johannesburg. Great area, very festive. Food is amazing. This is considered a shanty town, and I had a great time. And of course, just moving around Johannesburg, I was able to see a lot of culture, a lot of the live music, the band, the dancing. I came across these guys. These are not South Africans. These guys are actually from Zimbabwe. So during my time in Johannesburg, I actually did a couple of safari tours. Did a daytime safari as well as a nighttime safari. So I had a great opportunity to really see the game, see the elephant, the giraffe, the wildebeest, the lions, and everything else. So it was a great experience. One of the coolest thing about the safari that is like, you always see this stuff on television, but once you close in person, these animals are freaking huge, man. It's just like you never realize how big they are until you see them in person. And I was able to catch a pride of lion eating a zebra, so that was kind of wicked, but it was a great experience, and that's something that I always will cherish during my time in Johannesburg. One of the good things about Johannesburg that it gives you can still have the nightlife and the city life, but also you can still have the country life as well. And most of the safaris are actually around Johannesburg. So if anyone is actually looking into doing any type of big game safari, you have to go to Johannesburg, and there's a lot of tour guides and tour facilities where they could take you, and you could do a day or nighttime safari. Now let's talk about the nightlife. The nightlife in Johannesburg is the best. Not Durban, not Cape Town. Johannesburg nightlife, they party. They know how to party. They party until 6 in the morning. And this is one of the few spots that I just came just to start off, listen to some live music. They're really big on the house scene. So house music is really big there. And just people, again, are just super festive. They just love having a good time. Hookah is huge there. So people smoking their hookahs. And the food is amazing. Johannesburg is known for their barbecue. And again, some of the best barbecue I ever had was in South Africa. But overall, just the nightlife, the night and day life parties are amazing. They start early. You really don't need to go at nighttime to party, but you can literally just start yourself during the day. So it's a great experience. Here's just one of the places that I actually visited. And again, I'm really big into live music, so just watching this this band perform and people walking by, and then this guy just started dancing. He was just really into the music. That's what I like about South Africa. It was just more people everywhere you go. People were just dancing, smiling, acknowledging you. Having a good time, just taking everything all in. So that's something I'll never will forget about my experience in Johannesburg. And it's just like, they're just having a good time. So that's just one of the coolest thing about it. You just take your hat off. You know, just relax and enjoy yourself. Just it's okay to let go. So that's like one of the coolest thing about this place. Let you guys rock to the music. Yeah, as I was saying before, Johannesburg has an amazing nightlife. You could always find something out there, in Monabin. There's other areas where the college kids go to party. You could go to Sandton. You could go to the central area. There's always something to do in Johannesburg. And again, you can find a hip hop scene. You can find a big house scene. Or you can find a big live music scene. But overall, whatever scene you're looking for, you can find it. And just it's just like I said, it's just a whole different experience. And I always recommend anyone, if you're gonna actually go to Africa, make sure you go to South Africa. South Africa just has a lot to offer, things to do and things to see, and it just gives you a great experience. And Johannesburg is the gateway to South Africa before you actually go out to Durban or Cape Town. But as I said before, nightlife overall was amazing. Had a great time there. People were very festive, and really made some really cool friends while I was there. So I'm never gonna forget this place, and hope you guys enjoy this video. Keep in mind this is back in 2018. Things have changed, but overall I think the vibe still remains the same. Thank you, everyone.